Hello?
How are you? Aren't you cute? Maria de Cocho. Should I first say my whole name? Sylvia Ann Soares. And I'm a member of the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, Actors Equity Association, and a member of this wonderful community of Providence.
How do you define community? What is community to you?
Community is my extended family. Community is a family of souls whose destinies of evolution have placed them in close proximity. And then within this group, there are those who also evolved in this location through the execution of their mission on this planet. And these artists evolve through interaction with each other and in various ways, and with the larger community. So by sharing the results of their artistry. In this communion, the artists and the larger community become one. They're strengthened in a circle and cycles of need and fulfillment. And this includes artistry of all genres, visual, auditory, tactile. Community is my extended family.
What do you wish you had both in the past and you have in the present as an artist working in Providence?
Well, it would be great if there was more federal aid to give opportunity to more artists. But I've been fortunate. Brown gave me a scholarship and a BA in theater in 1995. At 54 years old, I was. And by the way, I'll be 80 in November. So, yay! I've had a lot. Rich has funded my research to give numerous illustrator talks on local Cape Verdean history at the Providence Library, John Nicholas Brown Center, the Cape Verdean Museum, Cape Verdean Progressive Center. I was invited by the Rhode Island Black Heritage Society to perform a reading of a diary of Nancy Elizabeth Prophet, who was African-American Narragansett Pequot sculptor. She was the first woman of color to graduate from RISD in 1918. And so Rhode Island Council for the Humanities supported my research on that to become Nancy Elizabeth Prophet in living history. And, I've done various versions of her solo. RISD Museum a few times, Rhode Island Historical Society, Newport Museum, what else? AS220 a few times. I've been given a lot. And there's more to do, and I'll keep going until I stop, But I would love to do another play at Trinity. Also, over the years, I've performed mostly at Rights and Reason because I really enjoy working for them. They're very diverse. It's not only about African American tradition and African in the diaspora, Africa in the diaspora. They've done plays have involved Latinx, Native Americans, Jews in Russia, US takeover of Hawaii, police profiling, play on the Amistad. And then every year, Elmo Terry Morgan's Black Lavender celebrates the LGBTQ community. And I've been in a few of those. I've had the privilege of supporting that. I find those exceptionally spiritual. And, I also feel that my work is spiritual too. And I don't mean that it's misty. If I create a misty thing, it might be, but I mean that it's connecting with community. It's sharing ideas and things that I feel are informing and empowering, inspiring, and really, as I said before, the healthy evolution of the community.
What do you think is your most effective approach to creating your work?
Well, I'm primarily an actor, and I'm a writer, a director, a historian. These things have developed over time. Firstly, and during the process, I meditate to open to the creativity and intuition, getting in touch with the right things. If I'm acting, I study in depth the play over and over and over and over again, in depth, the character's life. I research facts on both. I learn about the playwright and similar plays. I discuss with the director their vision. And when doing my own projects, which are, been inspired by history, solos, people, etc., and my projects are also inspired by social justice, culture, the environment. So doing a solo, and I research endlessly. And once I begin to write, actually, I hear conversations and I hear snatches of scenes, and I'm like, hurry up and write this down, And sometimes a line or two or things will come out of salient points in the research that I'm doing. I am second generation Cape Verdean, and so I knew a lot of it, and I researched a lot of it.
What are the forces driving your work?
Well, I've learned, and this was after I grew up, I learned, accepted that I'm a messenger, an activist messenger. I have a strong urge for communication and artistic presentation, and in entertaining and evocative ways, evocative presentations. So that's the general driving force. And driving force is energy from the universe just bursting through me.
Yes. Think about a message or a word to pass, piece of advice or a question, maybe, to younger artists, people who are coming into being in the city. What would that be?
Well, the first thing I would tell them that is, since the beginning of humanity, there has never been, and there never will be, another soul or another human exactly like you. You've inherited qualities from your parents, but you are a unique combination. There's only one like you. You see how beautiful you are? Significantly beautiful. And I'm not talking about the outside trying to look like accepted images on the media, etc. I mean, inside with your own unique potential. If you're rich and famous is your destiny, then you'll get there, But if not, what it is that you came to this planet to do is exceptionally significant. And that will bring you personal success and happiness. Learn as much as you can. Ask so many questions. Get many different viewpoints. Look it up. Because, as you're working, you're programming your brain to do more and more and better and better. Your brain works for you if you work it. Have a good time and be blessed. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you for sharing that straight from your heart. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your wisdom.
Well, thank you for inviting me to this.
I wish you an excellent rest of the day. Hope you enjoy the sunset.
You too. It sounds like we don't know how to say goodbye.
I know, right? Well, we did a few attempts and I think we're ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.